Yeah, no, weirdly, bizarrely, the Liberal Party of Canada fought back. They fought back, and I don't know why exactly. I think it looked really, really bad on them. They fought back, not against Khadr. Remember, they're with Khadr. They gave him a public apology and $10.5 million. They fought back against people who were mad about Khadr being called a soldier. They fought back against people asking Google to change it. Some left-wing media did too, but the Liberals did. That is really weird. Check out this. Gerald Butts, Justin Trudeau's principal secretary. He took time away from everything else he's doing these days, pushed aside everything less important to weigh in on this matter, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. I mean, look, we've got the Chinese dictatorship taking our citizens hostage. We've got an industrial crisis in Alberta. We have 1,000 real things this government needs to do, and it's failing at so many of them. But Gerald Butts makes this the biggest issue of his day, and he clears aside hours for it? Yes, he did. He wrote this. He said, Google searches are personally optimized, not news. When I search for Canadian soldiers, I get Canadian soldiers and Prime Minister Pearson. Andrew Scheer gets Omar Khadr. This IT problem is between the chair and the keyboard. Oh, that's so clever. But first of all, even if Butts was right, so what? So what? Why would Omar Khadr show up on a list? But he's not right, actually. Here's that same public boss of Google Search, and he says, personalization of our results is minimal, as covered below. And he links to a detailed answer. Personalization wasn't involved here. This was present for anyone doing the search, though exact position may have changed as our results can be very dynamic. So that's Google's search expert. But Gerald Butts kept at this. He retweeted this guy. This guy who said, when I say taking lessons from the alt-right, I mean that literally. Meta Canada is the heart of the Canadian alt-right movement on Reddit. This post was done 4 hours before Andrew Scheer's tweet. There's no beating around the bush on this one. So some guy, I don't know who, claims that an anonymous post earlier on the day in some online billboard, one of thousands of Canadians who were upset by this Khadr story. This guy named John Wiseman, this nobody, found an anonymous site, literally a nobody, that was upset about the Khadr thing too. John Wiseman says they're alt-right, says that's why Scheer was mad about this, and therefore it's bad or something. It's not bad that Omar Khadr's listed as a soldier. Gerald Butts didn't think that was bad. He thought it was bad that Andrew Scheer was mentioning it. I mean, this isn't even guilt by association here. That's a full-blown conspiracy theory. You see, Andrew Scheer read an anonymous thing, and it's just so weird. And it still evades the question, why is Gerald Butts, Justin Trudeau's principal secretary, why is he defending Google's error to list Omar Khadr, the al-Qaeda terrorist, as a legit Canadian soldier? Why is he quibbling over minutia? Why is he arguing over how many, it's a personalized search result or not? What difference does it make? He's not a Canadian soldier. It's weird that Google search engine said it was, but they fixed it fairly quickly. Why is Butts still trying to litigate it? Why is he following this affair at all? Why is he weighing in 4 times on the side of fake news? It's fake news. Omar Khadr is not a Canadian soldier. That is fake. It's a lie. It's the opposite of the truth. He murdered an American soldier and partly blinded another one. Why is Gerald Butts so mad about them correcting this 4 times? He wasn't done. He started arguing with the Google search executive because Gerald Butts knows his business better. This is what he said. In the interest of fairness, Google has posted a long thread describing how optimization works on their platform. They say personal search history has a minimal effect on results. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. So we acknowledged that Google said it was search results that everyone got. So he acknowledged his weird theory about Andrew Scheer being the only one to see that was gone. It wouldn't make a difference anyways because the result is the problem here. But then Gerald Butts wasn't done. He was still arguing. He cooked up a theory that now it's not just Andrew Scheer who's telling a fib or something. Google was lying about their error. Google wasn't telling the truth. Gerald Butts just knew it in his bones. Let me read another one here. But also in the interest of fairness, Google's claims about the degree to which your search is personalized are hotly debated. How minimal is minimal? Oh, okay, that's got nothing to do with whether or not Omar Khadr is a soldier. He's not. And whether or not he should show up in a Google search as a soldier for anyone. He shouldn't. But Justin Trudeau's principal secretary stopped working on the Chinese hostage situation, stopped working on the pipeline problem, stopped working on NAFTA, stopped working on anything else. He spent the better part of his afternoon haggling over this. And he was wrong. He had this weird conspiracy theory. It was wrong. But more than any of that, why is he so obsessed with keeping this fake news alive? And why was he so mad at Andrew Scheer for talking about it? Why is he calling anonymous people on the internet alt-right or whatever? He doesn't even know who they are. How would he know if they're alt-right? That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue and then I interview an interesting guest. And then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.